So Liga Wonderkids, we wanted to do a quick list because the Liga right now Lille is playing PSG, so that is a big game happening, and therefore the French league is going to start. And we saw some comments on YouTube that I'm going to repeat. Feel free to comment down below on the YouTube comment section. Comment on TikTok. Topics you want to see us talk. And Liga, it was asked, and who are the Wonder Kids to watch in Liga?
Well,
And I'm going to start here, and I'd like to mention a solid Wonder Kid that everyone should know in Liga. Yeah, I'm already hyping you guys up. And that's Chouameni at Monaco.
yeah,
Every single Liga fan knows about Chouameni. Why? Because he's a baller. And I wasn't surprised seeing Chelsea wanting Chouameni for 30, 40 million. He's
yeah,
worth it, okay? He is super reliable, okay? That's what I love about Liga midfielders a lot of times. They are so reliable, and there's always the composure level is extremely high, okay? And what I saw at Monaco was a leader in midfield who
mhm,
was dominating the midfield and was doing the right decisions.
yeah,
So be hyped, guys.
yeah.
Watch out for Chouameni at Monaco.
That midfield coupling of Fofana and Chouameni was stellar last
Yeah.
season for Monaco, and I'm a little surprised. I wonder if like some teams are just thinking, hey, we want to see him do it again before we drop 35, 40 million, or what the deal is. But he is definitely one to watch. And we talked about Varane, right? We talked about Len,
Yep.
and how he was kind of plucked from there. I think it was by Mourinho, right? Um, well, there's another guy that was just plucked. I believe it was from Len. Could be wrong. I think no, it was from Len, and it's Loic Bade, because we were talking about Jeremy Doku, we're talking about Kamavinga, we're talking about Kamaldeen. Probably one of the more important signings that Stade Rennais has made has been Bade. Why? Because he was pretty much, I believe he was the second best U23 in clearances, interceptions, couple other stats there, which I know, doesn't necessarily translate, just, put him in another shirt and then it all happens again. But he was absolutely central to that defense. Given the time, I think Bade, you're going to find he could wind up being another, I don't want to say Varane, but he could wind up being a very good player to come out of Liga and
He's
head
he's
somewhere
a
else.
big guy. He's a
He's
big
a big guy.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a big guy.
Mobile too. Mobile for a big guy. So
I'm
one to
gonna
watch.
mention two here of Leon. Okay, real fast, and I'm gonna go Brun Guimarães for what I saw in the Olympics. I'm expecting to be translated in Liga. One of the best Brazilian midfielders out there. Again, reliable too. Passing ability. He's always been an excellent passer in Brazil too, and he's brought it to Ligue 1 to Leon.
Nice.
So I'm really excited to see him this season too. And my other pick is the drippy wonder kid in Liga, the swagger, okay? And that is Ryan Shirky with the coldest celebrations in the game.
Sure.
And I'm excited to see those celebrations in Liga next season because
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to come.
Yeah.
Being a baller that he is, dribbling wise, offensive wise, and I'm expecting to see improved decision making with Ryan Shirky, okay?
Okay.
Because I felt that was the big problem last season,
Yeah.
and I think he's going to be given the minutes to prove himself. So Ryan Shirky, guys.
Yeah, that's a good one. He's one of our favorites. All right, mine is Amin Gouiri. He obviously had a breakout. He had a breakout season last year, right? I mean, he's a Lyon product, did phenomenally well at Nice. But here's the interesting thing: how does Amin Gouiri do well with the embarrassment of riches around him now that has come in either to protect his weaknesses and enhance his strengths, right? So now you've got Stengs, you've got Dolberg still up there, you've got Pablo Rosario coming from PSV. You've got this kind of influx of talent around him. So it'll
Mm-hmm.
be really interesting to see how Guiri, uh, what's the word, how he
How he
trans
adapts, no?
and how he
Yeah.
adapts to those, because sometimes roster turnovers, a welcome shot in the arm. But if you've ever played Football Manager, if you go out and buy 25 new players, right? Because Football Manager is life. You go out and you buy 25 new players. Ultimately, you're going to have a pretty crappy team. Uh,
That was a good shout out there to Football Manager. But you're right. Like, what is? Yeah, I was gonna mention the next one, Stangs and Kluivert, and because
Climber, right?
I did see a lot of backlash with me saying that Calvin Stangs was a good move for it's going to Liga, and people were saying, "Oh no, he's not underrated. Like he didn't perform well." Well, I feel like he didn't perform well last season because of the injury. Personally, okay? And I feel like him going to Liga is a new opportunity for Calvin Stangs.
Mhm.
And it's quite sad, I think, now. Like, me that was watching Azel Kmar from a distance,
Yeah.
seeing Boadu going to Monaco, Calvin Stangs now coming to Ligue 1 2. Like, it happened, but it's exciting to see. So, Kluivert too, he's in a redemption time. Like,
Sure.
ever since he left Ajax, Justin Kluivert hasn't been the same. Like,
No.
he had insane skills. We all know the YouTube videos.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'd love to see him come back in his career, and yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Well, I got one more, and then I guess we have to wrap it up, huh?
Well, we'll have 5 minutes to talk about like the
Oh, good.
performances
Okay, cool.
we think should be highlighted. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Look at this. We have so much time now. Cool. I'm going to talk forever now. No, my next one, I got to go American bias here. And he's impressed in preseason a lot. Even amidst, you're talking about another talent injection to Marseille, whether it's Guendouzi, whether it's Saliba. You still got a whole lot of talent there at Marseille. Conrad de la Fuente was bought for kind of a cut rate deal. It was 4 million, 5 million, something like
Hmm.
that. That pirouette turn in, and then the fire into the corner in the preseason. He's going to get his chances this year. I really do believe he's going to get his chances. And I think, League One gives him the opportunities to really run at some people and focus on his strengths. And that'll be, I mean, there's a reason why Barcelona did stick a buyback clause in there, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, hey, he's not going to fit anytime soon, and he's definitely not going to get the playing time here. He shouldn't be playing Barca B. They're doing the right by him by saying, we're going to
Hmm.
send you to a club. Frankly, I would have accepted the Eredivisie of some sort. But hey, Marseille, if they're showing that they have every intent to make him work.